What is the very first sensation you experience when the final layer of earth is laid upon your resting place and the footsteps of your loved ones fade away? Every soul shall taste death. What transpires in that initial second of ultimate isolation? That final sound, the fading footsteps of those you loved, marks the end of your earthly journey and the threshold of a reality whose gravity shakes the human soul. What the living perceive as absolute silence is, in truth, an overwhelming awakening. Here, the clamor of mortality dissolves and the profound solitude of the grave begins. As the earth settles and prayers conclude, silence descends. Family, friends, and companions all depart, leaving you alone in an unyielding stillness. As the Prophet Muhammad affirmed in Sahih al-Bukhari, the servant hears the footsteps of his companions as they turn away. Auditory neuroscience confirms hearing is the last sensory faculty to cease. The physical world you pursued for decades remains merely feet above you, yet it is now as unreachable as a distant galaxy. You may wish to call out, to hold them back, yet your voice belongs to a reality that can no longer intersect with the mortal realm. The doorway to return is sealed forever. Allah states in Surah Al-Mu'minun, and behind them is a barrier, Barzakh, until the day they are resurrected. Physical laws give way to metaphysical reality. As the last echo fades, the soul, having traversed the celestial realms, is reunited with its form. You awaken, not to daylight, but to the reality of the unseen. There is no artificial light, no fresh breeze, and no windows. Only impenetrable darkness and the raw, heavy scent of earth enclosing your space. In this moment, consciousness realizes that death was not an end, but an awakening into a higher state of existential clarity. Barzakh is a period of anticipation, unlike any other. This is the unfiltered confrontation with the reality we so often fled during our worldly lives. Time and space dilate, leaving only your conscious deeds. The Messenger of Allah said, "The grave has a squeeze. If anyone were to be saved from it, it would have been Sa'd ibn Mu'adh." This is the universal Daqtat al-Qabr. The earth behaves with conscious intent, pressing upon all who enter it. Yet, the nature of this pressure differs fundamentally for every soul. For the righteous soul that lived in devotion and compassion, this embrace is gentle and reassuring, like a loving mother embracing her long-lost child. Yet for the arrogant and unrepentant transgressor, the squeeze becomes intense and devastating, compressing the physical form under the weight of cosmic justice. This compression is not mere geology, it is the tangible manifestation of one's actions, reflecting how much space, divine guidance held in one's heart. If a life was constricted by selfishness and neglect of truth, the physical realm contracts in kind, a sobering prelude to what lies ahead. We spend decades decorating temporary dwellings, yet so often neglect preparing the eternal abode where we must reside alone. As recorded in Sahih al-Bukhari, 3 follow the deceased: his family, his wealth, and his deeds. 2 return, and only 1 remains: his deeds, becoming radiant lanterns in the stillness. If your breath were to cease today and the final footsteps faded, are your deeds ready to meet this stillness? Can your soul withstand that cosmic embrace? For this first night is the threshold of the Barzakh, leading directly to the questioning of the 2 angels, Munkar and Nakir, on your faith and purpose. If this reflection touched your heart, please like, share, and subscribe. Stay happy, stay tuned, and we will be coming back quickly with another beautiful video. Peace and blessings be upon you.